Hi there, and welcome to CinemaNerdz, the podcast. My name is Mike Tyrkus, and I am the editor-in-chief of CinemaNerdz.com, your destination for everything movies. At CinemaNerdz, we have coverage of movie news, trailers, reviews, as well as the occasional interview. Every week on this podcast, we will be offering our views on the latest film releases, such as our topic today.
Although Project Hail Mary may look on the surface to be a run-of-the-mill story of one man desperately trying to save the entire world, it ultimately transcends that narrow description to become perhaps one of the more arresting and engaging science fiction yarns in recent memory. Ryan Gosling plays a science teacher named Ryland Grace, who is recruited to help prevent an extinction-level event from destroying the Earth. This mission finds him at the beginning of the film aboard a spaceship light years away from home, with no memory of his identity or why he is in space. As the film unfolds, the intrepid astronaut searches for clues as to his mission, and flashbacks are triggered that reveal the particulars of just why and what he needs to do before he can return home.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. I just woke up from a coma.
I'm several light years from my apartment. And I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
As he struggles to find the answers to these questions, Ryland comes across another spaceship far superior to his own that appears capable of supporting life, perhaps even another astronaut on a quest similar to his own. Working from a script by Drew Goddard, who previously penned 2015's The Martian, co-directors Phil Lord and Christopher Miller craft an elegant and quite beautiful tale of one man's survival in the direst of circumstances. Echoing films such as Douglas Trumbull's 1972 Silent Running, this is a film that carries an important message, that existence is finite and needs to be cherished and fought for. As was the case in The Martian, Goddard's emphasis on the psyche of Grace and the connecting of him to the audience by allowing the particulars of his predicament to unfold to both parties simultaneously makes for a more suspenseful story and emotionally invests the viewer in the character and his survival.
If you don't go, you die. With the rest of us. The sun is dying. You are the only scientist who might know what this says.
I'm just a teacher at Grover Cleveland Middle.
You have a doctorate in molecular biology. I need you to come with us. This is Project Hail Mary. The sun is not the only star dying. Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Why?
We don't know.
Which is why we built a ship to go there and find out.
It's 11.9 light years away. The astronauts die in space.
It's what you Americans would call a long shot.
Hail Mary. I get it. Who on earth is going to sign up for this?
This becomes even more apparent when Grace explores what he believes to be a derelict spaceship, only to find a survivor he christens Rocky, who's voiced by James Ortiz, and the two gradually form an unusually tight emotional bond that sustains them through more than a few hard times and difficult situations. In this way, Project Hail Mary echoes the isolation and character development apparent in something like Robert Zemeckis' Castaway. As a tale of wonder and exploration, or even possibly a treatise on the nature of existence, it manages to conjure up memories of Stanley Kubrick's 2001 A Space Odyssey.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct.
You'll find a solution.
You are my solution.
I put the knot in astronaut. I've never done anything. I've never done a spacewalk. I can't even moonwalk. I understand the stakes. I do. But My place is in the classroom.
The world is counting on you.
This might be very hard for you to understand, but some people are not good at things.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
I conquered Zero G in 5 hours.
Object approaching.
Oh my God.
Essentially a one-man piece, save for flashbacks involving establishing the Earth's predicament and the subsequent planning of the mission. Project Hail Mary showcases Gosling's ability to produce empathy and concern for someone the viewer has no tangible reason to trust at the onset, other than his function as a stand-in for said viewer. The subsequent relationship that develops between Grace and Rocky becomes the anchor of the film and sustains the emotional weight that the film's second half ultimately delivers. Amidst a swirling story of the possible apocalypse of Earth, Project Hail Mary manages to produce an uplifting tale of friendship and a harrowing tale of survival combined into what might possibly be one of the most inspiring and crowd-pleasing movies of the year before all is said and done. Well, that's it for this episode. Thanks for listening. And don't forget to visit us on Facebook and Twitter and at our website at CinemaNerdz.com.